Okay, folks, as you know, I have been unorthodox in my guest booking, and I do try to help. I do maybe not as much research as I should around the guests I have, but this guy, Darryl Loomis, was referred to me by somebody who I know from a certain organization that I'm involved with, and I try to help out. I do try to help out, and I know that when I was a teenager, I used drugs and I drank a lot. It was just part of it for me. And in retrospect, I don't regret anything, but certainly I wasn't aware that it could cause a problem necessarily, or that I would have that problem. But my guest, Darryl Loomis, how are you, sir?
I'm fine, thanks.
Has been reaching out to teens about drugs, which is a tremendous problem still to this day. And there are new drugs. I got to be honest with you, Darryl, as a guy in my mid-40s who hasn't done drugs or drank for 10 years, when I see, there are certain drugs that weren't even around when I was a kid. And I have to fight the jealousy because I know that I can't use drugs safely. Now, what your organization is SAT, which I guess is a riff on the test, right?
Well, that was the idea, correct? Essentially, what our organization, Safe Abuse Technologies, is setting out to do is to sort of pioneer a new approach in terms of addressing what has been now for several generations a significant issue with our young people. And indeed, a lot of their parents today. You're not alone. Being somebody in their 40s who has had experience, suffered some negative consequences, and quite likely could have avoided them had you had the level of intervention and education that is now available to us through research. So
SATs. Now, let me just understand a couple questions. I'd like to get the real details. Now, your experiences in teen counseling.
That correct. Teen counseling, teen mentoring is where my career started. I too am an individual that had a significant amount of experience with substance abuse, and for many years talking with kids, I kept that a secret. I discovered that when I began to get honest with kids about the experiences that I had, I got a significant amount of positive response, and the openness and the attraction of that kind of conversation with a teenager was surprising and inspirational, and that's where I developed SAT, which is Safe Abuse Technologies.
Now, so you're getting kids off drugs. I mean, this is the basic premise of what we're doing here, right?
It's a good question. It's quite different. Now, intervention would be a process where there is a young person or anybody that is suffering from an addiction. And an addiction, I think your listeners need to know, is defined by the World Health Organization as the continued compulsive abuse of a substance despite negative consequences to the user.
Right.
What we're doing is we're addressing the issue before it becomes an addiction. We're addressing...
That's great.
Exactly. Thank you. Yeah. The teenage brain, as many people may or may not know, actually, is controlled primarily by the amygdala. The amygdala is the part of the brain that doesn't recognize fear, is very forgetful, and needs to be constantly stimulated. That's what we're dealing with when we talk to teenagers. So when you show them a scary video about what marijuana could possibly do or intoxication could possibly do, it's going to have little or no effect. A teenager is interested in trying substances. They just are. We know that the amount of money that's put into advertising and exposure and mixed messages have left a lot of teenagers confused. But 60% of high school seniors have used mood and mind-altering substances.
Okay.
With that information, SAT sets out to say, okay, we accept it. You're going to do it. Let's help you do it safely. Let's provide information to have you avoid addiction and overdose.
Now, if I'm understanding you properly, and I'm not sure this is orthodox, you're providing a safe environment for kids to do drugs in?
SAT is not providing any environments. SAT is not providing any substances whatsoever. We're purely providing informational resources. Any one of our clients will sign a waiver and a contract that essentially holds them responsible.
Wait, so you mean the parents?
Yes, indeed. The primary caregivers, the adults.
How do you get the parents involved with this? I mean,
parents are frustrated.
Do you pitch them some other angle? I understand they're frustrated, but you're saying that you're going to sit down with the parents and their teenage kid and get high.
That's what I'm saying. That's what SAT is saying. We're going to let them have a mood and mind altering experience. We're going to talk them through it. We're going to really kind of encourage.
Because I'm looking at the press materials here.
Mm-hmm.
Is this part of the Hi Mommy, Hi Daddy program?
Hi Mom, Hi Dad is our programs designed for the entire family. The Family Stone is what we call this particular offering, and it gets the parents to indulge with their young people so that there can be a shared experience.
And what happens?
We have a mood and mind altering experience. We create a genetic sequence within our brain using mood and mind altering hallucinogenic
like what?
drugs. Now that you bring it up, a drug of choice among many teens is Salvia. I don't know if you or your listeners are familiar.
I heard
with
a little bit about that. There's videos of Salvia trips. It's very fast acting.
Google Salvia, and you're going to have a plethora of live action video and information. Much of it is correct. There's a lot of misinformation. Let me tell you a little bit about Salvia.
Yeah.
Okay. Salvia comes from the mint family.
Right.
It's basically a sage, and it grows relatively easily throughout the U.S.
Yeah.
In fact, pretty much all environments.
Yeah.
The effects on a human being primarily are gained through smoking salvia,
Right.
very much like one would smoke marijuana
Right.
from a bong or a pipe.
Right.
You could even roll it up with tobacco.
Uh-huh.
It's a very, very significant hallucinogenic experience, and that's where essentially the two sides of a human being's brain, logic and creativity, intertwine into
Right.
what is a waking dream.
Oh, you don't got to tell me. Yeah.
Yeah. This, however, is unlike any other hallucinogen that perhaps you and other parents may have been exposed to. This lasts approximately 20 minutes in most cases. 20 minutes is the length of the hallucinogenic experience.
And it comes on pretty quick, I think.
Comes on in about 20 seconds. However, the user needs to know that if there is a psychiatric break, which means that the brain is overreacting to the hallucinogen, there is evidence that shows that there have been some teenagers that have needed hospitalization afterwards, so that there has to be some arrangements made for an ambulance. And
the benefit of this is what?
We believe that the whole impetus, the whole desire to use drugs as the forbidden fruit syndrome will evaporate, because it's like, I can do this if I want to. Look at Amsterdam.
How much drugs do you use?
Me personally?
Yeah.
Based on you've got to practice what you preach. So I smoke marijuana on a daily basis. I drink to intoxication 2 or 3 times a week.
Uh-huh.
I do use hallucinogenic drugs approximately 3 times a month.
Have you smoked this salvia shit?
Well, if I can make a proposition, and I'm not sure how you'd feel about this, and certainly I'm not going to ask you to sign anything, but in my possession, and incidentally, this is not a crime in Southern California.
Okay.
I am in possession of salvia. Here it is, as you see.
Oh my God!
It has sort of a texture very much like tobacco. Yet
it looks like mint. It does look like mint. It looks like tea.
And here's the first lesson: we want to show the children what it is, so that they know what it is that they're getting, and they're not confused by some moron that comes with oregano or some other substance and confuses.
Let me just look at it.
Mm-hmm. And
it comes in a little bag.
You can purchase this at pretty much any head shop.
Hold on. Yeah, it smells a little. Yeah, it smells like a spice.
It is. It is a spice essentially. That's the origin of it. And well, this is an ideal situation, and something that I had not really thought I was going to propose, but I'm going to go ahead and do it. I am going to inhale what amounts to the average amount of salvia that a teenager would inhale, and it's just a bowl. I have a marijuana pipe here.
Yeah. Now, okay. So wait, what's gonna fucking happen? Because I've been long out of the position of being someone's guide here. But
well, I'm going to give you just a couple of key phrases that you can use once I begin to feel the effects of salvia. Now, guaranteed, I am going to be in a hallucinogenic experience, but these phrases that I give you, if you say them to me calmly and directly, it will keep me in a place in my brain where I will not be overwhelmed.
All right, hold on. Okay, now let me write them down, because I don't know. All right, go ahead.
Okay. Hey man, you're okay.
Hey, I can remember that. Mm-hmm. I used to say just hang on.
That's fine as well.
Okay.
Breathe.
Oh yeah, sure.
Breathe, dude.
Hold on, breathe,
dude.
Oh, dude. Sorry. Breathe, dude.
Breathe, dude. Okay. Bro.
Bro. Right, bro. Breathe, dude, or breathe, bro.
Mm-hmm. You're cool. You're cool. You're cool.
So you're cool. You're cool. You're cool.
That's it.
All right. So now.
just gonna pack.
All right. Yeah, pack the bowl. This makes me a little itchy. So this is something you do with the family. Whatever we're going to see now, everyone's got in a situation. Say it's one kid, maybe two parents, one parent. Everyone's got a
grandparent. I mean, when you think about grandparents being of the Woodstock generation,
Sure,
I mean,
sure. They're at that age now.
And we're in a new age where we're being comfortable talking about these things.
All right, so grandma, maybe one or two parents and a kid. Everyone's got their own pipe. You've got your own pipe. Everyone's loaded up.
Well, some will be, some won't be. Some will be playing the part that you're going to be playing, which is going to be kind of the guide, the safety officer, whatever you want to refer to it as. Okay. So I'm good to go. Are you ready to go?
Yeah. How long is it going to take to kick in?
About 20 seconds.
Okay.
And
so I can talk you through it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So this, I'll probably take an inhalation of about 15 seconds.
And you hold it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You good? How long do you hold it for? Like what?
15 seconds. Okay.
You good? It smells kind of good.
Minty.
It's out now.
You ought to just open the window, and
I'll have a window.
As you can see, my head didn't explode, and initially, the effective salvia will take. Here it comes.
Yeah.
Here it comes. Okay. Okay.
Hey man, you okay? Hey, you're cool.
Not good.
You're cool.
Not good.
You're cool. You're cool. Just breathe, dude. Just breathe, dude. Yeah, okay, play with the box. Well, do I don't even know what to do. Hey, just sit in the chair. No, not the table. Yeah, I got the mic on. Just sit in the chair. Hey, just breathe, dude. Breathe, bro. Okay, just breathe, bro. You're cool. Hey, man, are you okay? What are you seeing? Do you see anything?
You look like a praying mantis. Are you a praying mantis?
No, I'm not.
You look like a dragon.
You're cool.
You look like a dragon.
You're cool.
Don't touch me.
You're cool. All right. How long does this fucking last, bro? I mean, I'm sorry. Just breathe, bro.
Oh my God.
Just breathe, bro. All right. Okay. All right. Be cool, bro. Or I mean, breathe, dude. I mean, breathe. Hey, man, you're okay. Hey, man, you're okay. You cool? You're cool. I mean, you're cool.
Wow. Fuck.
Yeah?
Fuck.
Jesus, you're sweating.
Oh. Just give me a second. Just give me a second.
Are you still high, kind of, or is that it, or?
My eyes are buzzing a little bit, man. It's like an eye buzz, sort of like a hum. Like everything's beautiful and awful, and it's buzzing and.
All right. Well, let me like now. Okay, so I'm you in this situation. So I'm talking to the family. No. No. Just be. You're cool. Okay. All right. Just breathe, dude.
Yeah.
Just breathe, bro. Hey, man.
I can only breathe out.
No. You can just pull in. No, just pull in. Yeah. No. Now do both. One after the other. Okay. That's all right. I don't know how this is advantageous to families. I'm not seeing.
I need to lay down, dude.
All right. All right. Well, let's. I guess we'll close this segment in. Let me get Darryl some water. And perhaps we'll do some follow up another time. I'm not sure about this program. All right. I'm coming, dude. All right. Don't cry. Oh shit. All right, so I'm back here with Darryl Loomis, who is better. I got to be honest with you. That was scary for me.
It is.
And even after I cut the mic, it wasn't over. Do you want to know what you were saying?
Yeah, that's part of it. Like,
do you want me to tell you what you were saying?
Transparency, completely transparency.
Because it became clear that even after the mics were off, that you had almost like a second wave. I had to take the fucking pipe away from you, and this is something you're doing with a family. But I don't. You started crying, and I shut the mic off because I didn't know if I was going to have to call a hospital or an ambulance.
You could have left it on. But I'm glad you. I mean, you.
But I didn't want to embarrass you.
You're new at this. It's totally understandable.
Basically, what you were saying was like, I don't know why, and then there was more crying, and then you said, Dad. Where did that come from? How does this function in a family therapy situation?
Couple of ways. My saying Dad, I know from my my experience, both in therapy and on my spiritual journey, that my dad was a staunch opponent of substances. He was a hardcore Republican, and not that makes much of a difference really, but I was embarrassed. I was trying to live up to an idea that my dad had, so that's probably where that came from. So that if we were in a family dynamic, you might get any number of different
couldn't it just
reveals.
But it seems to me that there's a certain level of denial in what you're saying. Is that it seems like a parent-child bond is deeper than that, and you're just framing it as that he didn't like drugs. You seem to be justifying your drug use with this thing, and I don't see how it functions as a real therapy. I mean,
it indeed is a bridge. It isn't a foundational in and of itself experience. It's merely a bridge to higher pastures. It's a bridge.
But you're all fucked up. You're all fucked up. Now, what, you're going to do this again next week or 3 days from now with a family?
No. I'll probably use one of my interns at this. I mean, I'm having what I consider to be the ideal reaction, because that was rough. The phrases I gave you worked. They worked. I'm here. I'm alive. So they clearly worked. You were shook up a little bit, but you had some training, just a little bit of training, and you were able to hang. You chose to turn the mics off. That, I think, is credible. That's logical thinking. Had I stopped breathing, I'm sure you would have called 911. But I don't want to do it again, man. I don't want to smoke salvia ever again. I mean, dude, I'm not going to lie on any level to kids or to families or to hosts. That was rough, man.
All right, so how often have you said that?
A number of times, but again, it's progress, not perfection. With any
now you're talking programs. So wait, so you tell me that, have you ever even done this with families?
We're baby steps. This process is being, first and foremost, it's the curriculum. Second, it's the promotion, which you're a big part of, and we thank you so much. All right, promoting.
I really have to get someone working for me in the booking department. I mean, you were great, and I'm glad that you had this. What the fuck is that smell, man? Did something happen? Did my cat come in here?
I normally would have had a pair of adult diapers.
Come on.
I defecated during the experience. It's not unusual.
Oh my God.
There's an intimacy that families, I mean, you talk about a 14-year-old kid changing his diiper could cause some, memories.
Okay. We're done, Darryl. We're done.
SAT, just contact me through the show if you want more information.
Okay.